Is this recipe guaranteed to bone you up? What do you think, Chad? Really? Boned up. Because we're making bone marrow. Because we're making bone marrow. Welcome back. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make bone marrow. Well, maybe not make bone marrow, but like cook it and prepare it and eat it. Let's get it started in here. Shut up. First up, you're going to need a big old boner. Big old bone. Both those don't sound good. You're going to need a bone. This is going to be a tough episode. Here's a bone. Here's an oven. Preheat it to 325. Yeah! So here we have a nice bone. It was sawed in half by my butcher, the butcher of Rivia. Is that a thing? I feel like that's a thing from The Witcher. The name's Bone. James Bone. Let's prepare our bone. It's never not gonna be funny. We're gonna need some garlic powder. Garlic powder. Okay, let's season our bone. Bone jokes, you wouldn't get it. You're a cat, you're not a dog. Little bit of garlic powder. A little bit of salt, just a little pinchies, a little pinchy of salt. Don't forget your frischel mivel. I don't need you anymore. Got it. Talent. What's a pirate's favorite food? Jack Marrow. Pirates of the Caribbean. It's good references. You're a cat. You know nothing of humor. Why is it pronounced bone and not buon? I have thoughts. Put these on a wire rack. Rack. Bones. What a wild episode. And there we go. Bone marrow goes in, and we're gonna roast that for like 25 minutes. Let's prepare our dressing. Too many Red Bulls. Don't be cutting bored. Be cutting excited. Parsley. Rinse your parsley. I should get into fencing. A quick parsley rinse. A parcel of parsley. Should I tone it down? You can keep the stems if you want. I just get rid of the really big ones. A lot of dick jokes today. Which herb is the most proficient at martial arts? Bruce Parsley. Now give it a rough chop. I think I'm pretty charming. However, others would say that's only partially true. Does it need to be fresh, rough? A little bit of parsley mouth in the bowl. We're gonna use a shallot here, but only a shallittle of it. We don't want a shallot. Everything the shallot touches is our kingdom. What? Snakes remove their skins themselves, so why can't shallots do that and make my life more easy? A little thin chop of shallot. Cilantro. A little bit of cilantro goes in here. We're gonna add some little piri piri hot peppers. They're really small, so you know they're not gonna be hot. I was wrong. Why do I do this every time? These are called piri piri, but if you only want to use one piri, that's fine also. Just a little bit of hot peppers. I'm just gonna microplane some garlic in here. If you want to macroplane it, just throw the whole thing in. We're gonna add a little pinch of gochugaru, just a little pinch. Just a bit of lemon juice. And I like to use a nice canola olive oil mix. It's a bit more neutral in flavor. It's a little glug. A little bit of frischel muffles, and then a little bit of shirt. Now give it a nice mix. We're gonna mix everything together. You can't really go wrong. Just taste it as you go, and then if you're like, oh, this is too good or it's not good enough, you change things. Bread. I use a nice ciabatta. Chihuahua. Ciabatta Chihuahua. Ooh, it's a pretty one. Now we're gonna rub a little bit of garlic all over our bread. You want a nice crusty bread, not crusty jugglers. Did you hear my hot fuzz reference? Let's rub a little bit of garlic onto the bread. Get those oils in there. When you've got about 5 minutes left, just put your toast in the thing. I mean, I guess I could clean up things, but I'm not gonna. But that did nothing. It's such an easy thing to do, and it's gonna impress all your friends, except for you. Nothing impresses you. You're very handsome. Circle of life. Everything the light touches is our kingdom. There's cat hair everywhere. I'm gonna pull out my bone. Ooh, boy. Ooh. I never know how to plate these really nicely, but it's okay. I like to break it up a little bit so it's easier to eat. It's very hot, don't burn yourself. Ouch! There's a little bit of that flavorful oil from the herbs. I'm just gonna brush it onto the bread. It's gonna add a nice little kissing of fun. And now I'm just gonna take this herb mixture and I'm just gonna spread it onto the marrow like so. That's just good. That's just good eating. A little pinch of gochugaru on top. Bone marrow. And that's it. It's so easy, guys. It's like meat butter. Make this for your friends, and I guarantee you that there'll be more friends after. It's like a little boat of meat flavor. Nothing better than a little bone in your mouth. Bye, friends.